I've lost $100 million over my career, and in this video, I'm gonna break down every single one of my mistakes so you don't have to. My first big loss was crypto, and I'm gonna be
Okay, everyone that has ever invested in crypto, I guarantee they have lost money. So it's not about never losing money in crypto, it's about making sure that you win significantly more than you lose. Because you can take a day trade or a swing trade on a Monday and a Tuesday and lose, but then by the end of the week or by the end of the month, you can make significantly more profit than you did during that loss. So it's all about having good risk management so you can mitigate your risk. That way your reward is significantly bigger, so it doesn't really matter at the end of the day. So as long as if you know you're gonna take an L, but all your W's and wins are gonna be significantly bigger, then you'll be all right.
Lowest to most amount of money. At the very end, I'll give you the big kahuna, the one that I lost absolutely a shitload on, that you'll probably be able to learn the most from. In 2017, a buddy of mine was like, hey man, you should buy this stuff called Ethereum. It was $100. I set up the account, I put $1 million in, and like right before I'm about to click purchase at $100, it like went down to like 93, and I was like, I don't know about this. And so I decided not to pull the trigger. Long story short, it then, 30x from there or whatever it was.
Okay, first of all, it did a lot more than 30x. So let's find out exactly how much money Alex actually would have made if he took this investment. So Alex said he invested in Ethereum. So let's put Ethereum. Now he said that he was going to put in $1 million. So if he put in $1 million, we're gonna see exactly how much money he would have made. So $1 million, let's just keep the fee at $0. And Ethereum at the time, he said it went down to about $93. So let's change this to $93. And then what price he sold at. So let's say in the perfect world, Alex ended up selling Ethereum at Ethereum's all-time high price range. We can see right here on CoinMarket that Ethereum's all-time high is $4,891.70. So let's take this and we're gonna find out how much he would have made. So let's put it right here. Alex would have made over $52 million in profit.
Correction, he actually didn't make 52 million in profit. He would have made a little bit over 51 million and a half. We gotta give exact numbers.
That's more money than he made from selling his first company, Gym Launch, which I believe he sold it for around $47 million just from this one Ethereum investment. Mr. Alex Hormozi, Mr. Acquisition.com made one of the most basic but very common beginner crypto investing and trading mistakes. Now you can clearly see I'm not an Alex hater. I even own one of the most exclusive Acquisition.com hats. So I do support him and I like his content. He shares a lot of gems. Okay, let's put this away now. Within these next few years, Alex is going to be a multi-billionaire, so he can afford to make a mistake like that because he's gonna be all right. But this is what you can do to avoid that mistake and actually make money whenever you're in that situation. And you have to really flip your mindset. When prices are red, that is when we buy. When prices are green, that is when we sell. You just have to think about it. If this is the ceiling of when you are going to sell and you see prices of a crypto project going up, that's the worst time to buy. Why? Because now the distance between when you bought and when you want to sell is very close, meaning you're going to make less money once you actually choose to buy. That is why when you start seeing prices go down lower and lower and lower, that is a better time to buy because there's a greater distance between the sell point and your acquired point, allowing you to make significantly more profit. Hence why even when you're on CoinMarketCap and you see top gainers, they are never top gainers throughout the week because people that have bought in a while end up selling and it pushes the price down. So once you flip your mindset, you will see a dramatic difference in your crypto results. Buy when prices are red and sell when prices are green.
From there or whatever it was, this next time around, a few years later, it had been going like this. And then right here, Bitcoin was at $60,000. Ethereum was really high too. I called my buddy up, not the same guy, different buddy. And I was like, hey man, I'm gonna get in on this. And he was like, I'll put $1 million in if you do. And I was like, fine. So we put $1 million in and then lost 500 grand in a matter of weeks. But there's two.
Okay, so that's so funny. Okay, So the thing is, we just spoke about that, right? Not buying when prices are going up and not buying at all-time high. I'm guessing this happened in 2021 because in 2021 was the first time Bitcoin hit $60,000. So Alex made a very, I don't know why I'm holding this hat to represent Alex for. He made a very common mistake a lot of people that are new to crypto trading and investing make, which is FOMO, fear of missing out. You see that crypto project is skyrocketing and you tell yourself, I want to make that money, let's go. And then you take your money and you put it in. So we know this, do not buy based on your emotions. And there are two ways to overcome this. Number one, by having a strategy in place to allow you to overcome FOMO. Meaning you're looking at that crypto project and you tell yourself, well, when it hits this price, that's when I'm going to put money in. You tell yourself, when it goes down this low, then I'm going to allocate more money. So you have a strategy regardless the crypto market goes up or if it goes down, you have something in play to protect yourself. The other way of overcoming FOMO is just by having patience, not rushing into the trade, because prices might skyrocket up, but it always comes down. And Bitcoin went from 60,000, a little bit higher, all the way down to I believe 28,000. But then it ended up skyrocketing again and then reaching a new all-time high. Another common mistake that Alex made that a lot of people make is that they take their money and they go all in on one price. Do not do that. What I do is called split entrance, and another way of phrasing it is dollar cost average in. So with the amount like $1 million, you can take it and you can divide it by 10. So you have $100,000. So your first buy, you buy when prices are going up, all right, but you still have 90% of your cash still left over. And as prices continue to go lower and lower, then you keep buying more and more and more, giving you a good average cost. And then prices will continue to move in the uptrend, especially with Bitcoin, because it's the one crypto project since 2029 that has proven it will always reach a new all-time high. And because you kept buying lower, lower, lower as it went down, now you're back into the profit. But if you're starting with a smaller amount, like $1,000, then you have to be careful that you don't over split that amount, because then the profit that you'll make will be too little. So let's see how many Bitcoin and how much profit Alex would have made if he implemented this strategy. So all I did was take Alex's $1 million and I divided it by 10, giving us 10 opportunity to allocate $100,000. So you can see the first $100,000 is right here where Alex already said he bought at 60K. And then our second 100K buy, then our third 100K buy, fourth 100K buy. And the goal here isn't to try to buy at the perfect time. It's just to buy at a price that is lower than our previous buy, so we can keep lowering our average cost. So you can see that our last buy actually ends up being our 8th buy because Bitcoin doesn't go any more lower than this. So Alex has another 200K remaining that he can use to scale and grow another business to $10 trillion. And by buying at these key levels and putting in $100,000, Alex would have 19.03 Bitcoin with an average price of a little over $42,000. And when Bitcoin hits its previous all-time high price range of about $73,000, his Bitcoin will be valued at $1.4 million, and his total profit when he does sell is a little over $630,000. But me, I would personally hold Bitcoin knowing that it will go to $100,000, making his profit about $1.1 million. And I would probably still hold it because I think Bitcoin can even go higher. I mentor students that have started with just $200 and they've almost 10x that. Or even started with a couple $1,000 and within just over a week have gotten 50% return. My whole point is you're probably not like Alex where you have $1 million to put into the market, because the amount of money you start with is not the most important factor, but the most important factor is having a really good strategy and always learning so that you can always improve. And number 3, I'm just going to throw it in there because it was a huge gain factor for me, is being a part of a supportive and encouraging community who will help you and push you to really achieve and accomplish your goal, especially if you're learning from someone who's already done it, so you can avoid a lot of mistakes and achieve your goal even faster. If you like this video, give me a thumbs up and leave all your crypto questions below so that I can help you level up in your crypto journey.
But there's 2 things that I think were good reminders for me from this whole experience. The first is that me making $1 million bet at the time was not a huge percentage of my income or my net worth, and I made more than that every month anyways.
This is such a good point. I always get people ask me,
Naicke, how much money should I start with? Naicke, how much money do I need?
always put the amount that you're comfortable allocating inside the crypto market, specifically an amount that you're comfortable losing. Because when you start trading and investing, guess what? You are going to suck. We all suck when starting something new. So because your success rate is so low and your fail rate is so high, you want to make sure you put an amount that if you were to ever lose it, it would not dramatically change your life and you would be okay continue moving forward exactly the way Alex just explained. It was a small portion of his income.
This be how I made money. I made money doing stuff that are fundamental business things, and then I basically made a bet or a gamble, which realistically, it was just gambling.
So if you're starting your crypto trading and investing journey and you have no strategy, you have zero plan, you are 100% gambling. That is why I always say at least start off with paper trading, because you are trading and investing with fake money and it's free. So this way you're at least getting some type of experience and at least building up your skill level to a certain degree before allocating your real funds and cash, which is the next level of the game.
The second big point was that Warren Buffett and Charlie Munger talk about your sphere of competence. Business is very much within that. Marketing, sales, acquisition, pricing, product, those are the things that I'm very good at. Now, outside of this is probably real estate and crypto and a bunch of other things that other people do and have spent lots of time developing their skill set. Those people should do those things. I have no idea. And I have just noticed the further away I get from my core, the more money I lose.
That part was just way too good and it was such fact. And if you follow my content, you know what I'm about to say. You know what I am going to say. The famous quote by Warren Buffett: the more you learn, the more you earn. And the modern version by me, which is the faster you learn, the faster you earn. My crypto journey has completely changed because when I was doing it by myself, downhill, 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 trying to invest and trade. And the moment I finally paid to get some mentorship, some coaching, it was like a V-shaped recovery and I kept making profit. Did I take some L's and losses? Yes, I did. But at the end of every week, at the end of every month, at the end of every year, I always made significantly more than I started with. So if you take the time to study, to learn, get that coaching, get that mentorship, and that skill of trading and investing is within your sphere of confidence, then you will continue to excel and succeed and grow.